Harrisonburg's Real Rock Station, 105.1 Bob Rocks. DC Bob here, and I have on the phone a very special guest, Mike Orlando. He is from the band Adrenaline Mob, and of course, we've been rocking his latest single, Come On, Get Up. Mike, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Bob, man. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being on the program. Your band formed in 2011, and you guys are from New York. Tell me a little bit how that all came about and how you guys came together.
Sure. Yeah, it started off East Coast, definitely. Myself and Russell Allen, the singer of the band, and my partner in crime, we put this thing back together in, like you said, 2011. I've been working on it for a while, for years before that, but this officially started when myself and Russ, got together and turned the key on this whole thing, And then we recruited Mike Portnoy and, got on our way. And here we are 2 albums later with, a little bit of a lineup change, but an amazing new drummer as well, and a new album, Men of Honor, that we're pushing, and we're getting ready to hit the road and support it like crazy.
Yeah, now 2 former members used to be with the band Fozzy.
Yes, they joined. They were in the band way in the beginning, before we even put out any material. So we had done a tour with those guys, our first tour, actually, which was great. We went out with Godsmack and did a whole bunch of our own things. But before the album actually came out, we had decided to take it back down to a 4-piece lineup. Those guys had their commitment to Fozzy, and Fozzy's awesome, and they're just killing it everywhere. So, we went back to our core 4 that we started with.
Bob, listeners will know that the lead singer of Fozzy is, of course, Chris Jericho. He's a wrestler, and of course, we do a lot of wrestling segments on this show, so that's kind of a cool connection.
Yeah, Chris is awesome. The guys in Fozzy are great. Great new album. They got Sin and Bones, and I'm sure the next one's going to be just as great.
Well, let's talk about your stuff. You so far got 2 studio albums. The first one is Omerta.
Yeah, Omerta. You got
Omerta. Omerta. That came out in 2012, and of course, the brand new album you got out now, Men of Honor, with the single "Come On, Get Up." Tell me how the new album's doing for you.
It's doing great. We're so, psyched about it. Everything about it, we stepped up the writing, the hooks, the grooves, the production, especially, I'm very proud of the mixing and the mastering. I did, everything at my studio, Sonic Stomp Studios, so I'm really proud of the sound of the album. And, me and Russ just, made sure we took it to the next level, and I really feel we definitely did.
That's awesome, yeah. Now, what do you do when you're not rocking, Mike? When you're off the road and the album's out there and you're not writing, what do you do to relax, and kick back? What's your vice?
I usually get in my 700 horsepower Corvette and go racing.
Sweet. Yes.
I don't know if that's relaxing, but to me it is.
Well, hey, whatever it takes to blow off steam,
Yeah, it's definitely, I've been a drag racer for a long time, and you'll hear it throughout our songs, Down to the Floor, and Feel the Adrenaline, and all those kind of related things. But, if I'm not on the road, I actually am home working on, either my Sonic Stomp instrumental material or, other stuff. It's just a constant thing. I actually love being in the studio, and I do own my own studio, so
nice.
I'm always engineering, mixing, and mastering other people's stuff, so it's all good, man.
So, Mike, let me ask you this question. Where do you get most of your inspiration?
Man, that just runs the gamut. It really, I love so many different styles of music. It's crazy, off the chart, where it's just like there is no set style. So I really don't pinpoint it. I just love, as far as the Adrenaline Mob sound, it's just a hard, powerful rock, a little bit of metal in there, but, big hook, slamming guitar. I just love big grooves and just kind of feeling the power of a song, even if it's a ballad or if it's a rocker,
Yeah, it seems like you guys are going back to the basics, to the roots of rock, which is really what the rock and roll scene needs right now.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to big drums, bass, guitar, and a great, melody. We love playing, and the technical aspect of it's great, and we have an awesome time live doing it. We definitely turn it way past 10 live. But, again, at the end of the day, if it doesn't come down to a cool song that can translate to hopefully a bigger mass of people, then, it is just the song at the end of the day. So
That's what rock and roll needs right now, Mike. You need somebody to come in and kick some ass and take some names, and I think Adrenaline Mob is just the band to do it.
I'm right there with you, brother.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because well, Mike, I really appreciate your time. Tell me because I know you have to go. Tell me what's next for Adrenaline Mob.
Well, we just announced today. As a matter of fact, it came out yesterday already. But we're going on a incredible tour with Avenged Sevenfold and Hell Yeah, and then we'll be going even further with Hell Yeah after the Avenged. So we have an 8-week trek that we have planned across the states for our first, Men of Honor tour. And there's going to be many more dates. We plan to take this through the year, as much as we can in as many places as possible.
That sounds awesome. Once again, Mike, thank you so much for coming on the program and talking to us. If you want more information on Adrenaline Mob, of course, it's adrenalinemob.com, and you can find them on Facebook, keyword Adrenaline Mob. Mike Orlando, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Bob. It was a pleasure, my friend.